Hi, thanks for coming back to my page. It's Shantae Maria, and this is just a story time about this gentle, sensitive giant. That is the nigga nasty. So, and he's kind of weird. So we'll start with the backstory. Okay. Backstory is I met this guy on Tinder. Met him on Tinder. He's really handsome. He's really handsome, guys. He's about I'm tall myself. You probably can tell, but I'm tall. I'm 5'9", so I'm kind of tall for a woman. He's about 6'4". I think he's 6'4", but he's a like big guy, like a big teddy bear. You just want to melt in his arms. Oh my god, sorry, my eyes. He's about maybe, I don't know, like 300 pounds. So he's a big guy, you know, and I just thought he was just so sweet initially. Like we all think when we meet somebody, he's just so sweet. So sweet, so caring. But when someone show you who they are, believe them the first time. I need to stand by that and go with your gut feeling, because this man, the first day we was supposed to meet, and it's gonna sound really bad, so bad. I let him come over to my house. I met him off the center. I did let him come over to my house. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. So we were having like a game night at my house, and my cousin and my sister. And me and him, we were in love with Power. Power is like one of our favorite shows. I love Power. So this is when Power was on. Power's like one of our favorite shows. And we like bonded over Power. So he's like, let me just come and watch Power with you. And then, yeah, I can play games, do whatever. I'm like, okay. I have been talking to him on the phone. Like, I didn't just meet him off of Tinder like that same day. Just like, yeah, come to my house. No. We were talking for about a month. And we just hadn't met up yet. Like, it's just every date we planned. Excuse me. The fuck? Okay. Every date we had just didn't pan out. So he just ended up coming over to watch Power. And like, he's a sweet guy. He's a gentle giant. He's a huge guy. Whew, nice beard. Whew. You know, that's what attracted me. I love beards, okay? Love beards and chocolate skin, okay? So he had that all popping, you know? So, like, yes. So he looking real daddy-ish. Looking just like my type. I'm just going to snatch him up, like. So he come over. It's cool. We watch Power. We discuss Power. We play Uno. I lost every hand because we was drinking Patron. I want to say my cousin and my sister was drinking Ciroc or Henny. That's their drink. But me and him like tequila. So I was like, nigga, bring me some Patron. Got me in the zone. So yeah, we was drinking Patron. And it was cool. Like, it was cool. We did that. Had our Power night, had our game night. He went back to the west side. Peace out, my nigga. Okay. But then, wait. Backtrack. Okay. The first day he's supposed to come over, right? He had a family event and he didn't tell me. So Power comes on at midnight. So I'm not really like a night person. So I really didn't tend to play games with my sister and my cousin. It was just that he wanted to. So I was like, whatever. He got here really late, like at 1, and I was kind of agitated because he didn't tell me. He was supposed to get here around 10 so that we can like talk, eat, chill, drink, and then watch Power. And he was like super late. So I'm like, yo, like, what's the deal? Like, and he didn't tell me. He wasn't answering the phone. So I'm like, okay, you starting off really, really bad. He's like, well, I had a family event and it was something deep. My cousin shot me years ago and he never apologized. And like, we're having a conversation about this and They ain't got shit to do with me. The proper way to handle that would be like, Shantae, I got a fit, like, it's running a little late, and I'll just, have to see you next Saturday when Power, the next episode come on. I would have been okay with that. But he didn't tell me, like, you have me waiting up for you for 2 hours. Not cool. But I digress. I got over it. We, had to agree to disagree. I'm gonna get to that too, because that was our last fight. But anyways, it's like, he came over. It was cool. I think I really did like him. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really, really did like him. I liked him a lot when I met him. And I'm like, this is someone that I can kind of see myself with. Let me get to know him a little more. But first impressions were not amazing. Not initially, because I don't like that shit. But other than that, like, it was, first impressions were really, really good. And the next couple times we saw each other, it was good. Cool. He was really, really nice. Really, really sweet. Just like my big old cuddly teddy bear. You feel me? But at the same time, it was just, I noticed he was really jealous. I couldn't say anything about an ex-boyfriend. We were dating. I believe in dating. I don't believe you meet someone and you just latch onto him and that's your man. He said he doesn't believe in dating because he feel like he can't focus on multiple women. Do you, boo-boo? Do you? But LaShante Marika, I date my nigga. Like, no, I don't believe in just meeting someone and that's my man. Because people put on a facade and they mask themselves. Like, no, I'm not going to meet you and just be like, yeah, you're it. Let's get married, baby. Hell no. Hell no. So it wasn't that. So he didn't like that I date. Okay, cool. You can't stop me from dating. I can respect that you don't want to talk to me because, I'm dating. I'm out here doing my thing, and you want me to just be team you. But anyways, so that was most of our fights, is that I chose to date. He chose to just, like, whatever. So let's get back to the nitty gritty, y'all. Every day we argue over anything. Every conversation is an argument over just the smallest stuff. It's like he always has to be right. I can say last fight we got into. Okay, so let's just fast forward because the other fights is just fights. It's petty. He's sensitive as fuck. I can say something's going to hurt his feelings. Whatever. I give zero fucks about that. But anyway, not that I don't care, but he's the type of person, like, you can say how you feel. He gonna say how he feel. But what I feel is not right. And how he feel is just always just the right way. Which is cool. I mean, I understand we are two different beings. Like, I get it. But I'm not always wrong. And you're not always right. You feel me? So let's just agree to disagree. I interpret things different. I take things different. I handle things different. I choose to handle, like, I'm me, like, you know what I mean? But, I understand when you're talking and you're dating someone, you have to get to know their way of thinking, and, they got to get to know yours. But he's not willing. He's the type of person, he blocks it out. I can tell him, like, that hurt my feelings. And he's like, oh, no, that didn't hurt your feelings because of XYZ. But you can't tell me that my feelings aren't hurt and my feelings aren't valid or whatever. You know what I mean? If I tell you you hurt my feelings, take it for what it is. Like, you can't tell me how to feel. You can't tell me that you didn't hurt my feelings. I'm telling you, you hurt me. What you said hurt my feelings. It affected me in some type of way. But she'll be like, no, because you should have, like, I took it like this. And this is how, like, I understand what your intent was. Your intent probably wasn't to make me feel any type of way. But I do, so, like, he's that type of person. It irritates my soul. But anyways, get back. We got to arguing about agreeing to disagree, y'all. Comment below. I might do a little screen pop with a poll. Our last conversation that led up to this nigga kind of just going off. I always kind of figured he just kind of watched me a little too close and did a little bit much. But our last disagreement, it was heated, y'all, over something simple. I said, we don't see eye to eye on next to nothing. I don't think a relationship is going to thrive off of that. So, and at this point, I don't even think we can be friends because we were not even together. I kissed him before. That's it. We never had intercourse. It shouldn't have been this deep. Like, you know what I mean? It should not have been this deep like it is. So, I'm like, I don't understand why we can't get along, but I don't even think it's the friendship in question. I just think it's one of those things like we met and it didn't work. Let's move on. And he's like, I got a text message, y'all. But he's like, nah, ooh, it's Stalker cell in here. He's, ooh. Damn, let me go back in here. But no, he's like, no, I lost my train of thought that fast. But anyways, back to our agreeing to disagree thing. He's like, I'm like, so we don't get along. Let's like just move on. Let's agree to disagree. And he's like, no, I don't believe in agreeing to disagree. I disagree. You disagree. That's it. I said that's agreeing to disagree, right? Am I wrong? Am I dumb? Is that not agreeing to disagree? If you disagree and I disagree, that's agreeing to disagree. And he just would not say it that way. He said, no, you disagree with what I said and I disagree with what you said, so let's move on. I said, that's agreeing to disagree. So we had a whole argument about that, y'all. Just about that. And I'm like, you just always want to be right. Because, like, I always hit him with, like, yeah, let's agree to disagree. Because it's like, we're grown. And so if I don't agree with you and you don't agree with me, that's okay. Let's agree to disagree and move on. Like, you're not entitled to feel exactly how I feel. I'm not entitled to feel exactly how you feel. Cool. Whatever. And we had a whole argument about this. And at that point, sit down. At that point, I had completely reached my breaking point with this situation. I was like, this is just not going to work. It's not going to happen. I can't do this anymore. So I had to block him. I got a phone with him. I blocked him from, not Facebook. I blocked him from calling my phone. Because after I hung up, he kept calling, leaving voicemails, leaving text messages, yada, yada, yada. You know how that goes. So I was, so I'm like, no, I'm just not going to deal with this. So he sent me text messages, and when I don't want to deal with you, I'm going to say, I'm not even going to read the message. I'm not even going to open it. I automatically delete your thread. I delete the message when it comes up, and it's like, you got a message from XYZ or whatever. Ooh, closes right there, y'all. And I just, like, automatically delete the message or whatever. And that's just what I do, because I'm like, there's no point in me really talking to you at this point. He's like, okay, I thought it was okay. So I blocked him. He cannot call me. He cannot text me. He's blocked my phone. That night, I get a private caller. And a normal, like, he used to always call me in the middle of the night when he can't sleep around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I get a call at 4:30 that night. Didn't answer because it's private, the fuck. But it was like, damn, the only person that calls me at that time of night is him. Like, but now it's coming as private because he's blocked. Remember, he's blocked. So I'm like, okay, obvious or not. Obvious or not. And so I didn't answer. Next day, afternoon, around the time he normally called me, another private call. Didn't answer. Next day, same thing. Next thing, same thing. And afternoon, in the middle of the night when he normally calls. Don't answer because I already know who the fuck it is. You didn't even switch up your patterns. Like, I know. So then I get frustrated. He calls again private. Pick it up, middle of the day this time. Hello, hello, hello. You see your TV in the background. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, whatever. So you ain't gonna say shit, my nigga. I know it's you. And he hung up. But last night I got a call at 5:35 a.m. So it wasn't even last night, early in the morning. 5:35 a.m. I get a call from private. It says private, but I know who it is. I basically know who it is. Calls me at 5:35, y'all. 5:35 a.m. Ain't nobody up. Ain't nobody in their right mind up. Even if you went to the club, you're not up at 5:35. You're probably asleep by then. It's 5:35. I was annoyed. I was in my sleep. One of my favorite YouTubers is Hey Paris. Y'all, don't ask me why she popped up in my dream last night. That's why I had to record this video today. This is why I'm asleep. And it's like in the dream, he interrupted my dreams. Don't ask me why. Hey Paris was in Detroit, where I live at. And it was weird because for some reason it was like, and this makes no sense. I live in the city. I don't even live, technically I live by the water. I live in Detroit. Hello, Great Lakes, and we're right by the lake. But I don't live like right by the river. So, it was these ducks floating like down our street for some reason after like a big rainstorm. Hey Paris was there, my sister Laquan was there, and I was like, hey, we got to get a box and save these ducks. So we got the ducks, put them in a box and saved them. It was weird, y'all. It was weird, but long story short, the ducks didn't even survive because I was like, in my dream, it was like it's here because it's snowing tomorrow, and it was like the ducks died because we left them outside and it got too cold for the ducks. It was so weird. Anyways, so like the dream wasn't really resolved because it was like we had me, Hey Paris, and my sister had woke up and found the dead ducks, and all of a sudden I'm hearing like the vibrations. I can't make the vibration sound. It was a vibration sound because I put my phone on vibrate when I go to bed. I don't put it on the ringer because most times I sleep through vibration. Most times, but for some reason shit woke me up and I got pissed off. So it's a private caller. I picked up. Hello. All you hear is, well, I sound very feminine because I'm a woman, but it, like, imagine a dude jacking off, and then you kind of hear it like I can't make these sounds. It's so inappropriate, but you can tell when a man is jacking off, and then he's just breathing like, I'm like, are you kidding? I know you lying. I'm like, hello, and every time I say hello, it's like he got louder. I'm like, you fucking nasty as fuck, my nigga. You nasty as, how fucking dare. Mind you, I never even had sex with this man. So there's no need to fantasize about me. We don't have phone sex. We never even fucked. We never had sex. Where is this coming from? So I was like, okay, I hung up. I sound mad. I can't even go back to sleep. I ain't had to be up to 7 o'clock. So I needed my little hour and a half of sleep. I was mad. I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like, okay, maybe it's not him. Because I was about to cuss his ass out. Like, you gonna call me black and be jacking your little dick off. Like, I don't know if it's little. It might be big. I don't know. But you jacking your dick off on a call at 5:30 in the morning. Like, what the fuck are you doing, my nigga? You got me fucked up. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's not him. So I'm like, before I cuss his ass out, let me just like do some investigation. Like I said, I never blocked him on Facebook. I know because he don't really Facebook call me. He might like send me a message on Messenger every once in a while. He's not my friend on Facebook anymore, of course, but sometimes he might send me a message or whatever. So I'm like, okay, it's 5:30 in the morning. So you go to Messenger and you know how you can see if someone is up, it'll give you like not a green light, but a little green dot by their name. They're active. Because he had messaged me not that long ago, it was fresh in my Messenger. I go on my Messenger and out of all the people that popped up when you first put it, like just put on my Messenger, your little list of friends come down or whatever. Everyone is not active because it's 5:30 in the motherfucking morning and people asleep and probably like, or just getting up for work. They're not on their phone. And the only light that is lit, or the only green dot I see is from this motherfucker. Like, and I'm like, first of all, you call me around the same time. Like, no one calls me. That's not even booty call hours. Like, niggas asleep. They already got their booty call at 5:30. Like, he's the only person that ever called me at these odd hours. So I'm like, I know it's you. But I was so heated. I didn't want to wake my kids up. So I'm like, okay. It's typing away on my phone like, oh, what the fuck? This is just like, you been calling me blind. You blocking out your message. How you doing this? You jacking off and you ain't saying shit and da. He's like, what? It was his response to what? I'm like, Shantae, Breathe, Shantae. I'm like, you've been calling me private. For one, let's start there. Let's start there. He said, no, I didn't. He said, you told me you didn't want to be with me, so why would I need to call you private? I said, not only did you call me private, but today you felt some type of way when you know what you did, you little nasty. You know what you did. Of course he denied it. Of course he denied it. But I know the truth. You know the truth if you looking at this video. You know the truth. So don't do that shit. And I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Because now I'm about to block you off of Facebook. I'm about to block you in my life. Shantae Maria never existed to you. I don't exist. Who's Shantae Maria? Who is she? Who is she? You don't know. You used to know. And then on top of that, I had to block his number. Now, okay, his number's already blocked. So I found out how to block private callers so your ass can't wake me up. The only way you're going to wake me up is if you download some type of... Maybe I ain't going to tell you. Because, no, I ain't going to tell you. Well, I ain't going to tell you. But you know, like... whatever. If you go to that extent, then nigga, you're a stalker and you're a fucking creep. And you need to get fucking help. Don't do that shit. This shit is fucking nasty for one. So I'm glad. Can you imagine if he actually really got the box? Look at how he's acting now. Can you imagine if he really got the box? Like, but this nigga tried it. Don't do that shit no more. Don't do that shit no more. Matter of fact, you can't unless you make a fake page and try to do that shit to me. Unless you just nigga, just don't. Just don't. I don't understand. Men. I think you just was so obvious. So I just blocked you. I blocked you. And also when I blocked you, the private callers thought I blocked you. I blocked you. And also I'm getting private calls around the same time you always be up. Do better. Peace. Do better. I'm out. Do better. Okay. You know, thanks for watching my page, y'all. But yeah, to you nigga, do better. I'm out. Damn, spitting and shit. Sorry, y'all. I didn't have to. These couple videos been intense. And I'm gonna be back with some more videos soon. But that was my story time for today. Do better.